what is up, everybody? It's me, That One Weeb here, back with, if this video is coming out, part 2 for What If Naruto and Dragon Ball shared a world. This is apparently something you guys like. Right now, as I'm viewing this, it's only got a few hundred views and recording this, but I'm pretty happy with it. You guys have been hitting the like goals and doing everything really good. By the time this comes out, I might be at 800 subscribers. I just want to let you guys know, in case that happens, that I'm going to be, taking a small break from doing the specials because, my subscriber count's going so high, like every day, like another 100. So I have to keep making specials plus the normal videos I post anyway. What If Naruto's a Demigod is the normal post I was going to be making today. So instead, I'm going to be saving them up. So, I'll do save for the 800, the 900th, and then when we get hit 1,000, I'll just do, a big, hour-long, 3-part thing where I'll post all 3 videos at the same time for, those specials of, a series that you guys like or something. I'll have those all written and done. Or I'll do, 3 different ones all at once, one day, and that'll be, the special. So I'm sorry for those of you who like my specials and everything, but it takes a long time for me to write the scripts so that my videos are as high quality as they can be, and for me to record these audios as well, especially the audio, because I don't have that much time during the day where I can work on recording these. But let's get right into the last part. Thank you guys so much. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and also, since you're here, make sure to join my Discord server. The link will either be in the description of this video, or you can go to my channel, go to the About section, and click my official Discord link. We've got 60 people right in there now. They're pretty cool. Everyone's really chill. So if you guys are a fan of me and want to talk to me or hang out with some other people who are fans, then hop into the Discord, and yeah, everything's going to be pretty fun. Now that that's said, let's get right into the what if. Last time, Goku had turned into his Ozaru form, and it so seemingly crushed Naruto, when Naruto had turned into his one-tailed Kurama state after Kurama was forced to intervene and save his child body. He then used his chakra and formed a miniature kind of bijou bomb and blasted it at Goku's tail, which was a poor aim. He was generally aiming it towards Goku, but it missed and sliced his tail off, causing Goku to fall and go back into his normal self with no clothes on. The third Hokage, as I said, it came in, taking the boys back to their bed and to their house and let them rest. He decided the next day, let's get right into the new part. Then, the third Hokage decided the next day that he would have to have a talk with his young Goku as well as Naruto. He intervenes when he has free time and leaves it to his Hokage assistants to work for him while he's gone. Then, at that point, Hiruzen walks over to Naruto and Goku's house that they share with their 2 rooms. He calls the boys down, and Naruto comes sliding down the hallway. He then, with his socks on that have a little picture of a frog on there, to ask the third Hokage what's going on and why he's come to their house. At this point, you can hear crashing upstairs, and Goku is rushing to put clothes on. He sees Goku running down the stairs with a shirt and pants on, and breathing heavily, asking the third Hokage what's up. Hiruzen chuckles and laughs, and then tells the boys he has something he wants to talk to them about. He thinks that it's time, as they're both 6 years old now, and as they get older, more of these instances will most likely occur, as they both seem to be quite odd. Goku then tells the third Hokage while they walk towards the forest, because Hiruzen's scared that Danzo might be visually in range of them, as he knows that Danzo's keeping an eye on the two young interests of the Leaf Village. Hiruzen then tells the 2 boys that he has to tell something. Goku raises his hand and asks him if he can talk first. Hiruzen obliges and asks Goku what's going on. Naruto's confused too. Goku then points at his backside and says that his tail's ran away and it's missing, and he wants to know if he might know where it is or has seen it anywhere. Third Hokage laughs and tells Goku that it'll come back soon, probably. Goku then shrugs and says he just has to learn to walk without it. At that point, he then begins walking around, stumbling and steadily around in the woods. Hiruzen, after a while, calls Goku back and says he has something important to discuss with both of them. He tells them about the incidents, what happened last night, and that Goku could have seriously hurt someone, and how he fell on Naruto. Naruto seems horrified and doesn't remember the incident at all. He then explains to Naruto what he is. Naruto, you are what in the ninja world is called a Jinchuriki. The Jinchuriki are treated poorly in the villages for hosting creatures that we like to call the tailed beasts. The tail beast you happen to possess is the nine-tailed fox, one of the strongest bijou of them all, in fact. And because of this, it saved your life last night when Goku in his monstrous form stepped on you and seemingly crushed your bones to ash. Then, suddenly, you erupted in power from this creature, which saved you as well as helped stop your brother from destroying the Leaf Village. At that point, Naruto understands, and he asks the Third Hokage why he has this and what does it mean, as these two young boys really don't understand that much yet. Hiruzen smiles and tells them, and after he pats them on the head with 2 hands each, that they'll understand as they grow older. Goku laughs and smiles and asks his grandpa if he can play with him. Hiruzen chuckles as Goku's always been one of his favorite children in the village. He then pats Goku on the head and says that they'll train sometime together. Goku laughs and says yay, and then he runs around. He then, filled up with as much energy as he usually is, tells Naruto they should go get something to eat and that he's starving, and then they should get back to more training. Naruto sighs and tells the Third Hokage that he's got to go, otherwise that kid's going to go devour an entire restaurant by himself. Then, Naruto rushes after Goku, telling him to wait, Goku easily outpacing Naruto, who's basically sprinting to keep up with him. At that point, the Third Hokage returns to his Hokage duties, and he hopes that Danzo hadn't seen what he was telling them about. Suddenly, an Anbu member comes back heading to the headquarters of Danzo, as well as where the rest of the Anbu are. Then, Danzo is notified by one of the Anbu assigned to be watching over the 2 boys for him that the Third Hokage had taken them out of the village for a while, and they'd come back about it 32.5 minutes later. Danzo's curious about this and is wondering what that old man is doing with those 2 boys. Then, he walks out of the Foundation building himself and tells the Anbu that he should mention nothing of this to no one, or face the wrath of Danzo himself. Danzo is walking around the village, smiling as he gazes upon his precious Leaf Village, thinking about how he'll do anything to protect it. Naruto and Goku come running by as they head towards Ichiraku's ramen shop, Goku in the lead and Naruto sprinting full behind with his teeth gritted and sweat running down his forehead. He tells Goku to wait up, and he finally catches up to him as they run to the shop head first. At that point, they both order their usual ramen, eat up, and Goku devours it in an instant. Goku then pounds his fist together and puffs his chest out, telling Naruto that it's time for another fight. Naruto sighs and asks why he's such a battle-crazy freak. They then head out to the sparring area where they usually fight. Naruto and Goku square up, and then at that point their shoulders arch, and Naruto, who usually waits for Goku to attack, blitzes forward. He pushes all of the strength into his leg as he can and tries to throw a punch at Goku. Goku, who's naturally meant for battle and seems to be gifted at it, dodges out of this out of instinct and then tries to hit Naruto with his tail. He then realizes his tail's gone and that he can't use it to help him in fighting anymore. Naruto takes advantage of this and then uses a swing kick to Goku's gut, causing him to fly backwards and spin. After spinning for a while, he then straightens out into the air and falls to the ground. He then tells Naruto that asks Naruto if they can use ki and chakra respectively. Naruto nods, and then we have a small flashback. As you already know, the Third Hokage is telling the 2 boys, there are 2 energies in this world. One is known as ki, he looks to Goku, and the other one is known as chakra, he looks at Naruto. Fortunately for you both, as I've sensed already by making you do the tests as you've grown through your age, both of you have some potential in both. Goku, you seem to have a high potential in the aspect of ki. Your body naturally absorbs it as faster than anyone I've ever seen before. And Naruto, your chakra reserves are immensely high, as well as having some sort of ki as well. Goku, your chakra levels are about average for someone your age, but if you keep working hard like I can see you will, with your strengths combined, you guys would be an excellent team together. So Hiruzen then thinks about this, and then Naruto and Goku head back to where they were in the original. At this point, Naruto and Goku then come back out of the flashback and they begin fighting. Naruto then blitzes forward, pushing chakra into his feet and arms to make him faster. He throws a few more punches at Goku, who uses ki to buff his own strength and dexterity to block. Goku then uses ki and floats upward, lightly, as he's still not that great at ki control like the Third Hokage, nowhere near as good as the Third Hokage. And then he's gently bouncing up and down as he pushes the ki into the center of his body and moves it around. Naruto, who's on the ground, tells him that's not fair and tries jumping. He pushes ki and chakra into his right and left foot and uses to jump up as high as he can. Once Naruto jumps up into the air right next to Goku, he then uses a left swinger, and he has a whole drawback point and punches Goku in the head. Goku goes flying down, and then that's when he remembers something. As Goku has a small flashback of something important he had to do, he then loses this memory to the fog of the mind and continues fighting with Naruto, slowly losing himself in the battle ever so slightly. Goku and Naruto fight for another 20 minutes before the two boys look dirty and dusted, both each other heaving from the battle as well as having bruises all over them. Goku then tells Naruto that it's going to be his win. In fact, it's going to be his 4th win in a row. Naruto then grins and tells him there's no way he's going to let that happen. Naruto recovers pretty quickly from his chakra reserves and his stamina of being an Uzumaki, and Goku does the same, for unknown to him, his Saiyan origin has actually given him much more benefits in this world. Goku then pushes forward with his full strength, and then pushes all the ki into his right hand. He summons all the ki as fast as he can, and as he's closing on Naruto, he tells him, "Sorry Naruto, but I've been developing this one for a while." He pushes his hand out and says, "Ki blast." He pushes the ki out of his hand and launches it as fast as he can, very much like throwing a baseball. A small, about the size of a softball, ball of energy erupts out of Goku's hand and shoots towards Naruto, making a small buzzing sound as it does so. As it hits next to Naruto, with Goku missing, it makes an explosion about the size of a small crater. Naruto, whose hair is on end, then tells Goku that he didn't know he could do that kind of stuff. Then Goku smiles and tells him that the ki blast that him and Naruto could do before is nothing compared to that. Naruto smiles and tells him he's going to do something even greater than that. He then jumps into the air and pushes all the chakra he can into his hands. He begins to weave a few hand signs, and then he tells Goku to get ready for this. He then forms the hand signs and says, "It's ultimate, my ultimate technique, Naruto style, sexy jutsu." He uses the sexy transformation jutsu all around Goku, and Goku staring at these ladies who are wearing bikinis and has no reaction. He asks Naruto where he went and then starts punching the girls and telling them to get out of the way, looking for Naruto. Naruto's amazed that Goku has such resilience against this, and then he falls back into his normal form, and Goku turns around and sees him again, rushing at him and punching him in the forehead. Naruto falls to the ground for a second, gets up and tells him that Goku won this time, but next time he's going to win for sure and break that winning streak of his. Goku smiles and laughs and tells him they gotta get home. As they run home, they walk inside, and suddenly a day shift and time shift begin to happen. As the time passes, you can see the boys walking in and out of their houses. They begin to grow in age. The boys are now 8 years old, and Naruto and Goku can both fly off ki quite effectively. Sasuke Uchiha, on the other hand, actually doesn't have any ki at all. This pisses him off as he sees these two kids who have nowhere near the talent that he does of chakra, pretending that ki is such the greatest thing in the world. This really makes Sasuke have some sort of inferiority complex, and so he focuses a lot more time training into his chakra reserves and showing that chakra is just a superior energy source. This isn't just happening in the Leaf Village, however, as in the ninja world, people, especially shinobi, have to decide which source of energy is superior, chakra or ki. The two boys, Goku and Naruto, pay no mind to this and continue on with what they were doing, as they rush forward and keep going on through life. This is when they turn 12 years old finally and are both accepted into the academy. Both of the boys are quite strong at this point for now, and they are about equal to Sasuke in skill. Goku always wins his sparring matches, even against Sasuke and some of the adult like Chunin. Goku seems to be a master at taijutsu, and Rock Lee's been keeping an eye on this kid. In fact, in this timeline, Rock Lee tries to make friends with Goku, and they become friends. Rock Lee and Goku are, even though they're a year apart at that point, still are quite close, and I think it's great to talk. At that point, now that they're 12, like I said, they'd been in the academy since they were 6, and now they were graduating that year. Goku tells Naruto that he better not screw up on the transformation jutsu again, or he's gonna have to hit him really hard. Naruto laughs and tells Goku that he should be worrying about that, as his chakra reserves are probably lower than anyone else in their class. Goku laughs and tells him that might be true, but he's still a better ninja than him. This makes Naruto's face red, and he tells him that just because he can't control his powers as good doesn't mean that he's a worse ninja. They then take the test, and Naruto passes, barely. He makes one clone that seems decent enough, like it was drawn in paint tool Sai. Goku creates a perfectly normal clone who just has a tail instead of Goku, who still hasn't regrown his yet. Goku at this point is now pretty happy to be living with Naruto and is excited to see what ninja team he's placed on. At this point, Naruto is finally realizing from Naruto pointing that some of the other kids in their class have been eyeing on Goku and Naruto for a long time. Particularly a certain two people. Someone named Hinata Hyuga and another little younger lady in their class called Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi has been watching Goku for a long time, and she's had a crush on him for the hugest time. Even though most of the girls in their class like Sasuke, she just thinks that Goku has some sort of charm to him that makes him better than Sasuke. He's funny, nice, and he always plays around. Not like that stupid Naruto kid, though, who just plays pranks and everyone is mean most of the time. She blushes when she thinks of Goku and then takes her test, passing. The next day, they come back to the class, and everyone is assigned their teams. Naruto is assigned to be on his team last, and he's impatient knowing that he's not going to be picked for a while. The rest of the teams are like normal, except for two teams. Naruto Uzumaki, Goku Sarutobi, and Chi-Chi will be on a team. Naruto's confused and says, "Why? Why is that?" Because usually the teams have one of the better classmates and one of the worst classmates, and this makes Naruto wondering which one he's supposed to be categorized under. Iruka tells Naruto that his test scores were actually higher than Goku's, but Goku has a higher sparring, so they even each other out. At that point, they laugh, and Chi-Chi's so happy to be on the same team as her precious Goku. And the other team that they have is Sasuke Uchiha, Sakura Haruno, and Koiba Hotsuki. Koiba Hotsuki is a character I've created for this What If that I think you guys will enjoy, and let's get right back in. Sorry for that short wall break. Koiba goes over to greet Sasuke and Sakura. As Sasuke looks up at him, he's a little bit taller than him, which makes him annoyed. He then asks what his goal is to be a ninja, and he then tells Sasuke that his parents are pretty poor and that his siblings are not really interested in becoming ninja. But if they don't have enough money to afford what they're paying for their house, as well as paying for just living in a Leaf Village for taxes of the protection of having ninja live around you, then there's no way that they can stay there, and they moved in from a village farther to the east. Koiba is then placed on the same team and under the supervision of Kakashi. At this point, a new master has been assigned for a Jonin leader, and this person comes in greeting Naruto, Goku, and Chi-Chi before Kakashi gets there. At that point, the old man waves and says hello, and then Naruto realizes where he's seen him. Goku, isn't that same guy from a few years ago when we were at the ramen shop? He had that strange thing around his neck and those weird glasses. Goku thinks and scratches his head, not remembering quite as well. Naruto then punches Goku and tells him to look at him more closely. He then greets the kids and says that his name is Roshi, but they should be calling him Master Roshi from now on because he's their Jonin leader. If you guys enjoyed this and want to see more of this What If, which I am writing custom arcs for, unless you guys would like the Land of Waves arc to be in here, I'll be writing my own story for each of the teams. I'll be covering Sasuke and Naruto's rivalry as well. Don't worry. Just because I place Naruto on the same team as Goku doesn't mean that the story between Naruto and Sasuke, the Uchiha, and the underdog will be different. I'm just trying to... I think this is a very interesting setup, and I really want to do something unique in this What If, and because this is what it's all about. So if you guys enjoy what I'm doing, make sure to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time, and thank you for supporting everything that I do, and bye.
It's black and white.